There she goes, disappearing around a bend. Roll on, Mississippi.
If life is like a song, there is no rendition quite like Charley Pride's.
And I never got tired of my dad's voice.
A cool river breeze.
His son, Dion Pride, toured, even opened for him for so many years.
He never brought the celebrity or star aspect of himself home.
Just a dad who won 3 Grammys and had more than 40 #1 country hits.
Just between you and me.
Ronnie Miller was Charley's steel guitarist for nearly 3 decades, the band known as the Pridesmen.
Yeah, I've got a lot of memories. We had a rule, there's no whining, because if Charley could do it, there's no whining.
Rain dripping off the brim of my hat.
More than 60 years he devoted to country, the son of a sharecropper, with eyes on the big leagues, but a voice for the stage.
She hadn't done me that way.
By the time he got to where they could see him, everybody was on their feet.
And this is not just any stage. Country music's rite of passage, and his favorite, the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville.
Being on the Grand Ole Opry stage with a Hall of Famer, and he's my dad. It doesn't get any better than that. It just doesn't. That's it.
Dallas was home, but there's no place like Nashville.
That was Pride's favorite place to go.
Charley had a signature dish at the Pancake Pantry. He's all over the Country Music Hall of Fame. And at the Opry,
This is dressing room number 1.
this was Charley's, a room for music royalty. It first belonged to legend Roy Acuff.
So I feel
Dion was on stage by the time he was 8. He's taken his own show on the road.
But to him, if you did anything other than country, you don't love country anymore.
my mind won't let it go.
Dion doesn't like labels, but no, he was not all country.
Inside my soul, one more night, trapped inside your sweet soul.
If I call her a little late,
But he was a son who lived and loved his dad's songs.
a voice does not betray. She spent another day alone.
Amazing Love, released in 1973, and like many songs, devoted to the woman he married in 1956.
You know, I can't help it. It's hard sometimes. It's just hard sometimes. I'm sorry. My dad and I were close.
This is the moment in Charley's song when the key changes.
I miss him. I miss him terribly.
When he really wanted to do something, there was no changing his mind.
No, I didn't want him to go. Personally, no, I didn't want him to go.
In November of 2020, in the heart of the pandemic, Charley debated whether to go and receive the Lifetime Achievement Award at the CMAs.
I did not think it was fair to not support him, especially with an award like that. Lifetime Achievement Award. Yeah, it's a big deal.
He would go, and as always, he would shine,
Yeah, this is it.
singing his most recognized song.
Oh, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone.
It would be his last performance. A month later, he was hospitalized with COVID-19.
Devil, when you get back home.
I called him back on his phone one last time and I said, listen, promise me. I said, you're going to be okay, right? And he said, yeah, trust me. I'll be back. I'm going to be just fine. And that was the last conversation we had.
The world lost a legend, but a son lost his world.
I just miss Pride. I miss going to the airport and just sitting talking to him in the morning when we're waiting on a plane, talking to him before a show.
Yes, he was one of the first black country singers, a novelty turned household name. But if you reduce Charley to just that, you've missed what Dion's been taught over the years.
He said, if any of you ever come into this house and say that this, and I'm talking about pigmentation, Jobin, that this is the reason why you did or didn't get something, he meant it. He's like, you won't be living here, you're out.
I'm going back to my Tennessee girl and a
Charley never got to finish his last album, so Dion will head to Nashville. The Sun who opened for him will now close.
It's going to be very important to deliver it in a way that is respectful of my father.
Standing on a mountain looking down on the city.
If Charley's life is like a song, there are still a few more verses to be sung. In Dallas, I'm Jobin Panicker.